Hey, happy hump day. It's a pretty decent day today. It's approaching 70, kind of windy. Hope I don't get a lot of wind noise. This camera doesn't handle wind too well. I know that. I'm aware of that. But just a gorgeous day. Not a cloud in the sky. Other than the wind, just perfect. So I'm gonna do one that it's a one-time brew from Stone. It's been on. I've had them for a while. Boy, my notes starting to fade away. But anyway, I've had it for a while. So anyway, it's the from Stone. It's their Matt's Burning Rosids. I'm assuming that's how it's spelled. It's a Imperial Cherrywood-Smoked Saison at 10.5% ABV. It's in tribute, brewed in tribute to one of their brewers that died. A little bit, it says, rather than regarding Burning Rosids as a somber memento, please think of it as a celebration of Matt, just as we do. When you drink this very special beer, please join us in raising your glass, both in Matt's memory and in tribute to everything he so passionately stood for. Caring for others, passion and skill for his art, and laughter. Lots of laughter. Among the long list of things he held dear were GoDesignInc.org, a charity committed to fulfilling the architectural needs of developing communities around the world, and TKF, a nonprofit working to stop youth violence by educating, mentoring, and making positive impacts on high-risk communities. We are proudly contributing funds earned through the sale of this beer to these worthy organizations in Matt's honor. Enjoy, and please remember that life and those we hold dear are precious gifts to be cherished every day. Can't get more truthful than that. Consider sharing this beer, conversation on life's passions, and again, lots of laughter with good friends as we remember ours. So, anyway, this nice Cherrywood-Smoked Saison. There's on the website, if you go to about the beer, it's a long tribute to Matt. Seemed like he was a hell of a guy. So anyway, let's get this in a glass. It's a 22-ounce bomber. I'm not going to drink the whole thing, that's for sure. So I'll seal it up here, but see what we got. Ton of carbonation streaming up. We got it's definitely a clear orange. Got a couple fingers of a thick white head. Looks like it might hang around a little bit. Well, the wind is sort of coming in my face, so I can catch a whiff of it, but let's get a nose on it. Okay, yeah, you get your definitely get that typical Saison yeast right there in the beginning. A little musty, a little funky. There's everything blown away. Slight orange, citrus, herbal, grassy notes in here. Sort of reminds me more of a triple than a Saison, but some fruity esters and just a hint of that smoke for something that is advertised as as a smoked Saison. Smoke is actually pretty faint, pretty light, so let's get a taste on it. Yeah, it's really yeasty up front, really estery. Some really, again, subtle smoky malts. Mildly sweet. A little sweeter, actually sweeter than I expected. Again, almost reminds me of a triple, more than a Saison. Some nice fruitiness there, some spicy notes, some lemon rind, like light bitterness, and a tart kind of a smoky finish. Yeah, a little bit of like woodiness, some fruit flavors, apple, apricots. Again, light touch of the smoke all the way throughout. little bit of alcohol heat, and again some of that spicy yeast on the finish. Finish is dry. It's a moderate body, pretty full carbonation. It's died down some, but a lot of carbonation. Finish is dry, lightly smoky again, and yeasty. So I'm going to seal this up. I'm not going to add any more to the glass. I'll sip on this a while, and I'll come back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Hey everybody, I'm back. Yeah, this is warmed up quite a bit. It's left some nice light kind of spotty lacing down the side of the glass. I've noticed as it's warmed up, the smoky flavor more than the aroma has really come out a lot more, become a lot more dominant. So it's one I would suggest if you're going to drink it a little warmer, not straight out of the fridge. If you like that nice smoky flavor, yeah, it's a good, nice, drinkable beer. I still think it's reminds me more of a triple than a Saison. It's a little on the sweet side for a Saison, but that being said, it's still a really good brew, and I'm enjoying it. That's for sure. An interesting creation, and cheers to Matt, and cheers to all those who knew and loved him. And I'm sorry that had to happen to make Stone brew this beer. And I'm going to give the Matt's Burning Rosids, I'm sure I'll be corrected on the pronunciation of that. I'm going to give it a good solid, I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Darn good beer. Like I said, a little more like a triple than a Saison, but still a good, solid, tasty beer. So, thanks to everybody for watching, and cheers to you, and let's keep drinking good beers.